Hello and welcome to Universal Studios, and welcome to Halloween Horror Mornings.
Oh no!
I didn't want to call it nights because it's first thing in the morning before 8 o'clock. But I've got Nikki with me today. We're going to check out all the offerings for Universal's Halloween celebration. And I have to call it a Halloween celebration because technically this is not Halloween Horror Nights. Call it HHN Lite, call it HHN 29.5 if you will, but officially it's not Halloween Horror Nights. But we're going to have a good time anyway. It is currently 7:45 in the morning. Universal Studios is not set to open until 9 a.m. But with the excitement of some Halloween Horror Night houses being open, we got here early. We anticipate the crowds to be large today. So Nikki has pulled up the map so that we can find the houses. They are in red. So they're pretty easy to spot. They're in red. And we can't quite get in a virtual line yet.
Now he also did say that once you get in and if it says it's at capacity or full, check back regularly because they'll be opening up in like blocks throughout the day. Gotcha.
So what we're going to try to do is Nikki will get a virtual line pass for a party of 2, and I'll get a virtual line pass for a party of 2, and I think that way we'll be able to go through each house twice. We'll see if that works out. They moved us to a new spot, which is fine by me. I can see people coming in now. A little better view for me.
Yeah, they need to name it HHM. For Halloween or morning. It's hard to cut. It doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
They are now using all entry points into the park, including the exit aisles. They are now using as entries at the moment. Just standing around waiting. Feels like HHN though.
It does already. I'm glad we're in the shade though, to tell you the truth.
It's a little cooler than if we were actually at HHN.
Slightly.
Morning breeze.
Exactly.
A little more information as I've been talking to team members. They are going to open both houses right away. The first 200 to 300 people in the gate will not have to get a virtual line. After about 300 people, they will turn on the virtual lines. And another question I asked, no, there are not any express lines for these 2 houses.
Right.
All standby are actually virtual lines.
Yep.
So Nikki has told me, don't stop the film, go straight to the queue of the houses.
Yes, and I said, do not complain at me about walking fast either. I was like, I'll turn around and trip you, I swear, and then I'll just leave you in the dust.
The gates are open. They're accepting people in. Let's see how fast and smooth this goes. And we have now entered the speed walking portion of the video. I will attempt to keep up with Nikki. And we are now in The Bride of Frankenstein Lives. Look at that, Nikki. So they have now shut down the standby for brides. They're holding people out the gate, no more standby. I think they're gonna wait and turn on virtual lines from this point on.
Yes, they said the first about 200.
200 to 300.
Yeah.
Oh,
filled up fast.
We made it.
We made it.
And you doubted me.
No, I was fast walking. That's how we did it.
So now that we are in line, standby style, Nikki is still working the phone to get virtual lines for the houses. And the line's moving now, but we did get virtual line passes. For a party of 2, I got virtual line passes for both houses, and then Nikki also got for a party of 2 virtual line for the Tooth Fairy. And away we go. We're going to be in the house in less than a minute.
I'm so excited. I can't even see it.
These miserable creatures have no more danger to me.
Now let's get your reaction.
Okay, so I'm a big fraidy cat, especially the very first house of every season is like the scariest to me. I loved it. It was beautiful. I was really trying to take it all in.
Yeah.
And no, it was scary to me. I mean, I tried to ignore the plexiglass. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
so I physically just tried to put myself into that mental zone where I was walking in the house.
Right.
You know, and it's really happening. And I mean, I was a big fraidy cat. I screamed at almost everything. I mean,
you got some really good scares.
I did.
And as far as me, from when I went yesterday to today, better today. It's always more fun with you.
Why? Because they scream at everything?
You do. It's so much fun with you. One of the team members scared her accidentally.
Yeah.
one of the people who holds a little flashlight for, you know, the stop go thing.
Yeah.
She was behind a corner letting people go, and she wanted to stop us, so she stepped out from the corner and did her little light thing, and Nikki screamed.
But the light wasn't on. Everybody else had these orange lights and hers wasn't on, so it scared me like it was something really coming at me.
So I don't know how good you are at judging scary things, because everything's scary to you.
Everything's scary to me,
even the
so
team members.
whatever.
But I'll say this, it is a lot more fun with you, I'll say that.
Oh, that's awesome. I love you, honey. Thank you.
But now we have a virtual line return time to go right back in it.
Let's do it, let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
I am not going to voice record her for this one. We're just going to go through, walk through it and come out the other side and let you know how we liked it the second time. Here we go, round 2 of Bride of Frankenstein Lives.
I'm excited again. Ah!
Okay, round 2 of the Bride of Frankenstein completed.
Yes.
We found some shade. The morning sun's brutal.
It is.
So we got some shade. Any other thoughts on Brides?
Okay, so here's a couple things. The second time around, I had saw more details, and then I enjoyed the HHN fog more. There was more fog. It was like paced better because we had so much space between us and the person ahead of us.
Yes.
That it felt like we were going through the house alone, and it was scarier.
Yes, I agree 100%.
Right?
The only thing wearing the mask reduces the scent of the fog.
It does, but I mean, sometimes that's overwhelming. So the amount that I received of, I was going to say smog.
No.
HHN fog was perfect. It was so good.
Okay, so we have about 50 minutes until we can go to Tooth Fairies.
Okay.
I don't know if any of the food trucks are open yet, but we'll find out. Let's go see.
All right, let's go get some snacks.
Yeah. The food truck's going to open in just a few minutes, so we're going to go ahead and get in line. And I think we're going to try the Franken fried chicken and funnel brains. I know Nikki loves funnel cake. This is the best option for her. Here's the first food item of the day. The fried chicken and funnel brains with plenty of powdered sugar, a Coke, and a water. After my $2.40 pass holder discount, it came to $14.27. All right, Rick's quick food review in Nick's of the Franken chicken and funnel brains.
Yes.
It was good.
Yeah, it was decent. I liked it.
Can't go wrong with a powdered sugar over a funnel cake.
That's true.
And the chicken was decent as well.
Yes.
So now,
no complaints. It was great.
Yeah. Let's go to the other food truck. Get an item from there, and then I think it'll be time for us to go through the other haunted house.
All right. This has been a fun day. Yeah. Honestly, I'm really enjoying it. Like,
well, when you wake up to the adrenaline of scares, you know, it's going to be a pretty good day. You got that adrenaline going.
Well, and the other thing too is like, I'll take whatever I can get. Like, I'm super happy just to be here. I'm super happy just to go through a house. Like, super happy just to have, you know, like a little HHN snack. I mean,
you are.
I'm not, you know, a harsh critic. I'm just like excited and elated that we get to at least experience something.
Yeah,
you know?
You're positive. The glass is half full with you.
Definitely in this case,
At
yes.
least today. At least today.
Exactly.
Right, let's go check out the other food truck.
Okay.
And here is the other food truck located across the street from the Tribute store. The first food truck is near the plaza by Rip Ride Rocket. But this one, I think we're gonna go classic. Twisted Taters. In addition to the traditional Twisted Tater, they have Twisted Tater with blood and guts. I don't know what the blood and guts are. I'll ask when I get up close. Here it is, our Twisted Tater with blood and guts, which is a chili and cheese sauce. And the Twisted Tater itself is like flavored as sour cream and onion. Alrighty, Rick and Nick's quick food review of the Twisted Tater with blood and guts. We had the sour cream flavored taters.
Yes.
I like the sour cream.
I love it.
And the blood and guts, which is the cheese and chili sauce, very good.
Yes. It was fantastic.
Better than what you had in Jurassic Park for sure, right?
Let's say
Remember
that, yeah. I can't forget that time.
Oh man. So, you feel good, you had some Twisted Tater.
Yes.
You had some scares.
I did.
You had some fog.
Yes. It's awesome.
And now we're going into another new house for you.
Yes, one I haven't been in yet.
Tooth Fairies.
Super excited.
Revenge of the Tooth Fairies. And currently, haunted house is at capacity, but keep refreshing your app. They will release new times throughout the day. House number 2 for you, Nick. You gotta be feeling good.
Oh yeah, so excited, dude.
Get those HHN fills.
Yes, woohoo!
So here we are, we've made it into the queue a little different view than what you saw in my original video when I was here by myself. Line goes back that way and then this way. But everyone is doing a good job staying on their markers, staying 6 feet apart. How do you feel about this long line?
It's fine. It feels just like HHN.
It feels like HHN now, without express passes. You're hooked on express passes now.
I'll take anything I can get this year. Honestly, I'm super stoked just to be here. I mean, it sounds ridiculous. It sounds like a... but I am.
And here's something you don't see every day. Hogwarts Express in between the two parks. This one heading over to Hogsmeade. Sam and JC, what do you think of that one?
It was awesome.
Did you go?
Come do it.
Did you go on Brides yet?
No.
Okay, so nothing to compare it to.
No.
But you had a good time in this one.
It was awesome.
Okay.
I've heard people saying Brides is the best house ever.
Okay, go check it out.
Okay.
Alrighty guys, we are almost to the front of the line. We'll be stepping inside of Revenge of the Tooth Fairy.
One night, a tooth fairy appeared in the bedroom of young James Westthorne. Fairies are fighting in the in the fairy.
Okay, Nikki, you just got done with your second house of the day, the Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. What do you think?
So fantastic. The storytelling, the set design, the story before you even walk in, or you know, like as you're turning into the house. Oh, so good.
Well, usually the original houses are very good because they have free, range to do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, and they told the story the entire time, so it's so good. And then there was like different scents too. Like I had a different like smell in the kitchen area.
Yeah. Oh, for
yeah.
sure, yes.
Yeah, it was so good. Oh, amazing.
And always,
fantastic.
the houses are always better with you.
I'm scared of everything.
Universal should sell a tour of the haunted house. Forget the RIP tour, a tour with Nikki.
Oh, just because I scream my head off the entire time. I'm a baby.
Well, we want that full HHN 29.5 experience, which means we need to walk on over to Louie's for the classic pizza fries. Waiting in a long line, we're getting that HHN experience.
Oh, that's true.
But with sunlight. Normally,
the heat.
it'd be dark right now.
The heat.
Now, during the week, you can go to the window for your items, but since it's the weekend, we have to go inside for the pizza fries. Love them or hate them, in HHN tradition, we've got to have them today. Pizza fries. And we're done with our pizza fries, so we need to stroll on over for some more food.
I know.
The La Bamba Cafe is open for guests for they have some different dishes there we have never tried.
Right.
Try at least one of those today.
Super excited.
But as you can tell, we're kind of walking towards San Francisco. Let's just go say hello to Murph.
I love it.
Maybe we'll get a drink, maybe we won't. We'll see how long the line is.
Awesome. Also, I want to give Ian Anderson a shout out over at Louie's. He did a fantastic job. Very super friendly and very helpful. Loved it.
Team members rule here.
They sure do. And the team members in Louie's were actually laughing and having a good time with a lot of the guests. It was great.
Yeah. So let's go see Murph and then make our way to La Bamba Restaurant.
I love it.
Wow, the line's not too long. I have to admit, I expected a longer line to see Murph today. Let's just say hello. Feels like the old days, right?
Love it.
The only thing that I don't have on the menu at the moment.
Right on. So after I got done talking to Murph, there's Murph, the line grew. There was no one here when I showed up. There's the end of the line right now. Oh my goodness. Murph's gonna be busy. Yeah, that's a pretty long line. I hope Murph has his elbow all warmed up. He's gonna be doing a lot of ocean attacks. But for now, let's make our way over to the La Bamba restaurant and try one of the new dishes. We gotta try everything we can for Halloween Horror Nights today. And I don't know if we'll see any as we're walking over, but I have seen a lot of people dressed up today because Universal, they are allowing a little bit of costuming for the season. I've seen several people dressed up in some pretty cool costumes. I think Beetlejuice is winning the day though. And here it is, the Cafe La Bamba, which is technically now for the season, the Skeleton Bar. Another line in the sun. Oh boy. Let's keep getting hot. I do miss Halloween Horror Night nights. The nighttime is the key. The sun's brutal today. Not bad. I get to see a little bit of Maryland while I'm in line though. So I'm going to get, for $8.99, the Bloody Charred Tandoora Skewer, which is a marinated chicken. Nikki's going to get the vegan jacked up, obviously named for the icon Jack the Clown. That's also $8.99. And then we're going to get the frozen candy corn non-alcoholic slushy for $5.50. Now the cool thing about the skeleton bar is they have half of it all decked out, kind of like a little walking tour of the skeleton bar. I'm gonna shut up now and let you guys just enjoy it. And here it is, our snacks over here at the La Bamba Cafe or restaurant. But look at this. This is what I'm most excited for. Oh, it all looks so good though. We're gonna pause for a moment, chow down, and we'll come back with our review.
Eek, what atrocious table manners.
Okay, we have a house to get to.
Yes.
The last one of the day, so this is a really quick food review.
Yeah.
The jacked up mac and cheese or whatever that was, what did you think?
It was excellent, and the crusty bread with it was really good too.
It was
So,
pretty good. I
yeah.
had some of yours,
Yeah, I like it.
but the chicken was better.
Yeah, your chicken was amazing.
You refused a bite of the chicken.
I did, until I saw the lime, and I'm like, all right, let me squirt a little bit of lime on it, and I was like, oh yes, this is amazing.
That was really good.
Yeah.
And the little candy corn slushy thing.
Yeah.
I'm being so like precise.
I know,
the
right?
candy corn slushy thing.
But the thing is, we never would have ordered that at HHN. So, but it's perfect in the heat,
Yeah.
you know?
It's really
So
good.
It's
sweet,
great.
sweet, very sweet and chilling.
Appreciate it.
Okay, we had to go over and do the Revenge of the Tooth Fairy one more time.
Yeah.
And look at the queue now. Earlier, we were way down there. All that was filled up and so much lighter right now. We're basically gonna walk straight into the house. Well, what do you think of this? Express Pass experience.
I know, it kind of is, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
awesome.
way different than when we were in line the first time.
Legit.
We are gonna walk like straight into the house.
I know, it's awesome.
Hey, it's like having an express without paying for express. I love it.
I love it.
Okay, we're done with our second trip to the Tooth Fairy and to the dentist. They did have one part in there that's like a sound effect of a dentist drill.
Yes, you pointed that out. That's awesome.
Oh, it is so much fun going through a house with Nikki.
Oh my god, I love getting, I love it and I hate it being scared. It's like a love-hate thing. Oh, so good though. Oh my god, I literally jumped and ran.
A lot of good scares in that one, right?
Yes, exactly.
She's jumping and screaming every few seconds.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I had such a blast.
The Tooth Fairy, Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. That's a good house.
Yes.
I wanted to get Nikki some treats from the HHN tribute store, but this is the end of the line right there. For the tribute store over there, I think we're done waiting in lines. Okay guys, let's walk over to a U-Rest zone so we can take a break from the face masks and kind of wrap things up. Tell you what we really thought about today. All right, this is what I'm talking about. The Fear Factor Rest Zone. We're gonna go in the stadium, get out of the sun. We made it to the end of a long, hot day, which is different. You know, everything was during the day, during the sun, during the heat. Typically, we would have started our day with a little bit of heat and sun and moved on to a muggy nighttime.
It makes a difference.
But other than that, you know, the differences between HHN Lite and a normal HHN, what do you think about like the processes, Nikki? Like, you know, the queues, the social distancing and the lines and all that stuff?
I thought it was a breeze. I thought it was great. In fact, going through a house made it feel a little bit scarier in that way because you didn't see the person in front of you. So like the scares were perfectly timed, you know?
Yeah. Like just being in the line, like everyone abided by like go to the blue marker or the blue dot.
Yeah.
No one crowded you.
No, not at all.
And like you were saying, inside the house went well.
Yes.
A lot of times in previous HHNs during normal conditions,
right,
it's a big old conga line which can get bottlenecked.
Right, and your how you get scared in a house and how scary the house is depends on when the scares get you, and sometimes you could just miss every scare, and it happened to the people in front of you.
Yeah.
So in this instance, you got every scare.
It felt like it.
Yeah.
It felt like it.
Yeah, it was great in that aspect. I loved it.
Yeah. And then we just had such a great day. Today was just awesome. High energy in the park. Everyone's excited.
Yes.
A lot of people, and it just felt good to have that good energy of excitement and fun.
Yeah, and gratitude. I think a lot of people were very grateful that we get as much as we get.
Yeah.
You know, this year.
I really enjoyed the total experience.
Yeah.
You know, we got the HHN style food.
Yeah.
And a few scares. You know, a couple houses.
Exactly.
Which I'm still hearing. Yes, I'm going to double, triple dip.
Oh my goodness.
On more houses to come.
We'll see.
We'll see if I'm right.
It'd be awesome though.
I'm not afraid to be wrong, so I'm going to go ahead and say it. Yeah, they're going to bring in a couple more houses.
You know what though? Based on everything having to do with how difficult 2020 has been, Universal did a phenomenal job in doing the best they could to provide an awesome experience, because today was so fantastic. It really, really was. Now,
technically, they've only listed as this is a testing weekend. They haven't said any other weekends.
Right.
I have a feeling it will be weekends for September, possibly moving towards weekdays during October.
He's so cool.
We'll see. Like I said, you know, I'm not always right.
Right.
But I am never wrong.
Well, I am proud of Universal. I'm proud that they were able to pull this off.
To give us something.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
Thank you, Universal.
Thank you, Universal.
And with all that being said,
hi, I'm Haley. I'm Mia. Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun.
Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun.
Don't miss the magic, don't miss the scares.
Thanks for watching the Rix Flicks. You almost got me. And now it's time to relax.